Hello, hi there, I'm Bella. Thank you and welcome to my channel. And this is the Sagittarius general overview for February 2017. And how I work is I work with my spirit guides. So it's my spirit guides really giving you this theme or the themes for you to be thinking about or considering as you go through the month of February. So if you don't know anything about me, do look below. I do have some links to my website, my services, and also to my Facebook community. So please join me there. And if you like this video, please like it, subscribe, or share. Greatly appreciated as well. So February's a great month. It is a great month. It's a great month for Sagittariuses, generally in most things. I'm saying that because I feel here the first week, particularly because some of you may have felt that January was a little bit like up and down, a bit slow, particularly when it comes to work and career, particularly if you're running your own business. It just felt a bit like, and hopefully I would have said in my last video that is about having hope that actually things are happening in the background, for you, that all the things you've been working towards, that it's just a feeling, it's just a slowing down. And sometimes it's because it's a new year, people have overspent in December, and you know how January can feel. And so you just have that January feeling, but things have been going marvellously. But I feel why I say that because in the first week, it feels like some of you will get distracted because there is some bad news. And the bad news makes you feel, because the way things have been sort of up and down or just really slowed down a little bit to a snail's pace, it may compound a bit of worry in you, thinking, oh God, it really isn't going to work. Like, it feels to me that the bad news could be so many different things. It could be as simple as you put something out there and you got a bad review, or you broke something, an heirloom. It's like something happens that is just a moment, but it seems to just make you like put your head in your hands and go, what I hoped was going to happen, and all this work I've put towards, like, it just feels like it could be anything, and you'll just automatically assume that it's going to ruin everything to do with work, with all your efforts of everything. It's like slightly blown out of proportion, basically. And I can say that because I'm a Sagittarius. So it's slightly blown out of proportion. Because again, I think it's just compounding the kind of oddness that you've been kind of feeling for some of you. Just know it's just a thing. It's not a big thing. Like I said, I'm not getting it's a bereavement or anything like that. It's something like your tyre burst, or you had a bill you didn't think you're going to hit. If something upsets you, that seems to shake you up a little bit, that makes you look at your work and career as not moving the way that you thought it was going to be. So again, if you're waiting for a job application, or you're waiting to hear whether you got into a certain college and there's been some delay, and then suddenly your vase crashes, you'll suddenly think that the universe is against you, basically, and that things are going not so well. When it is. It is all in the background. It's all going really, really well. I think what this does, though, and this is what I like about Sagittarius, is that even though it makes you feel that way, you're very much planners. You're like, okay, you're problem solvers. You like to look at solutions. So even though it's brought you down, it actually fires you to think, well, what can I do next? How can I change this? What solutions can I find? And so the next week, that's exactly what you do. You start to think, okay, I haven't heard about that job. I'm going to call them to find out whether I'm a candidate or not, because I don't want to live in this worry. Or I launched a product and it didn't, it maybe didn't work, or just one person gave me a bad review. What can I change in the write-up that will make it better? Whatever this is, you're decorating your room and the paint spilled all over the carpet. Buy a new carpet, or, put a rug over it. Whatever it is, you find the solution. You take control back. And I would say here, as we get to the lunar eclipse, which is on the 13th of February, this is when it all switches around. That stagnation that has been sort of up and down through January, that is sort of built up a little bit, sort of in February, that causes you to have a wibble, but then actually that wibble leads you to fire you on to kind of get that inspiration and that motivation. But after that lunar eclipse, which is all about sort of endings, and really what it's doing is ending that energy, then it all changes. It all gets good. Like, it gets good. Without me getting excited, I have to get excited because I'm a Sagittarius, so I really hope this applies to me. So it gets good. So money starts to flow to you hugely. So this is going to be a new job opportunity where your money starts to increase. A new product that you put out if you're running your own business starts to really take off and really starts to flow. You're in demand. People are wanting things of you. So it might not be monetary, it might be other things. People have been grateful. You win an award. You get into that college. Whatever this is, there's good news of the very thing that you've been working hard towards. And it's just the first of many things that will happen this year for you, Sagittarius, that brings some substantial changes. So this is the first thing. It's the first thing. So like I said, even if it's as simple as you get this letter that lets you know that you are fit enough to run the marathon, whatever it is that you've been working towards, wanting to hear about, know about, or see something significant start to trigger, it happens then in that week. So much so that you want to tell everybody. You know, for those of you where it is monetary, you're like, oh God, I can plan a holiday, I can buy that shirt that I've wanted, whatever it is. But again, what I like about Sagittarius is just because you've got that success, and for lots of people, they're like, I've got that success, I'm happy with it, I'm fine. You're like, how can I do more? How can I get better? And you start to do the very thing that you did in the second week, which is about solutions, moving forward, making plans. How can I build upon this success? How can, now that I've got this new job or this promotion, how can I be more? How can I get to the next level, the next stage? Now that I've got into that college, what else can I do to develop and propel myself? Now that I've passed that driving test, what car am I going to get? You start to think about your next move that will bring you towards other things that you've been trying to work towards. You start to feel and see the potential, and there's no more stagnation. It's all inspiring to you. And you'll spend some time, all of that time in that week, really thinking. And you're happy to do that because you're excited. And it's you that's coming to these decisions. I'm getting nobody's helping you because you don't need anybody. This is all about you and your efforts. You're the one shining. It's a really good month. It's, for most star signs, you are hitting the ground running right at the beginning of the year, and you keep running. It's not like it happens and it's like, okay, that was your good luck for the year. This gets built upon more, Sagittarius. I can't tell you. It gets built upon more and more and more. So I do hope that's helped give you some inspiration for the month of February for this general overview. If you've liked this, please do subscribe or comment saying why. And if you'd like to join my Facebook community or know any bit more about my services, just look at the links below. It's been my pleasure to give you this general overview today. And I hope to hear from you again, or for you to join me here again on my channel. Take care. Bye-bye.